Pisces, welcome to your end of August 2021 General Tarot Update. It's Rena here. Okay. The heart of the matter is the Six of Swords, and this is a card sometimes of physical relocation, but it also choosing to get away from a source of conflict. So if you are involved in, let's say it's a relationship with drama or a workplace situation, you just feel like it's affecting you adversely and you don't want any part of it anymore. So you're kind of like, I'm done with this, and I really don't like the way that it's going. I don't want that in my life anymore. And sometimes this is not something that is just going to happen overnight. Actually, in September, you're going to have, right around the equinox time, you're going to have a full moon right before it in a late degree of Pisces. So that might be the time when something ends for you, and maybe it has some relevance to this situation. In the past position, we have the Page of Pentacles. This can be some message of a practical nature. So an example would be if you received communication from a workplace, and, you know, like if you have been on a job where it's been on and off, like it hasn't been consistent, and you are fed up with the in-between nature, and it just feels like there's an instability there, that might be enough for you to just kind of, because it feels like very full of drama. Or this might even be some kind of money that is, I was thinking in an inheritance, but even like the Page of Pentacles can be like a student. So perhaps it's money that is for student, what do they call it? Like, you know, student loans, or and it doesn't have to be like a loan. Maybe you're getting it from a parent, and that has been kind of like a bone of contention in some cases, where it's like they're funding this for you, so they're trying to control what you do, you know what I mean, that kind of thing. And so you might just like say, screw this, I'm out of here, and you're going to do your own thing. Now how that happens is a different story, I don't know, but I'm just going to keep going to see if it narrows things down a little bit. The higher message is the Devil card, and to me, the situation that I just gave you, like being controlled by someone else's money and doing their bidding because they're providing the money, is what the Devil card is like. It's like this temptation that is coming from a place of greed or excessive desire for money that leads you to do things that really, it's almost like selling your soul. You don't really want to do it, but you feel like if it's going to give you that thing, you're going to do it. So another situation too is if it's relationship oriented and somebody that you're with has money, and that's why you're either tempted to stay. Maybe this has been a narcissist in your life who has tried to control you with money, which this is a big thing that narcissists tend to do, because they're looking for any way to get into somebody's head and get them to do their bidding, and that's like a big way that they do that. And when that happens, again, it's like selling your soul. Because if you go along with it thinking, oh, wow, I love this lifestyle, I really feel like now I don't have to worry about money anymore, then what you do have to worry about is being degraded in some way. Maybe that person treats you really badly. And with Pisces, you have the added problem of being very empathic and psychic and, sometimes believing falsely that you have to have pain and love, especially if you have Venus in Pisces as well as your sun. You may feel like suffering is just a natural byproduct of loving someone, and that is not a good philosophy to hold for obvious reasons. So the bigger picture would be to look at how do you see yourself in terms of what is most important to you. And with the Six of Swords, the thing that might be most important to you is peace of mind right now, because you've been maybe through the ringer in some ways. What crosses you is the Temperance card. So in this particular case, I could see somebody who might be a little bit extreme in their ideas, where they think something is either, completely this way or completely that way, and it really isn't, that they're not looking at things in a balanced way. So being able to see whatever situation that you're in a way that doesn't overly over-dramatize things and make things out to be like, oh gosh, I have to do this, I'm in this terrible situation, when really it might be that you are trying to make things out to be a certain way so that you can feel good about your decision, whatever your decision is. I think that the Six of Swords is choosing peace in your life. And in order to choose peace, you have to believe that you're deserving of it. The Temperance card may make things out of whack for you. Maybe you've gotten off track and you've been too imbalanced in where you've directed your time lately, Pisces. Have you been directing your efforts too much on money? Isn't it interesting in that top row that we have two cards that are associated with Earth element or Pentacles, or the money situation, the Page of Pentacles, and then the Devil card shows a pentacle, and it's connected to an Earth sign, Capricorn. That is really informing your decision. And, if I look at it in the other sense, are you fleeing to something because you feel like it's safe for you, someone who has money? Maybe you've had these issues yourself, and yet it's not all it's cracked up to be. You might think that you're choosing peace, and it's like jumping from the frying pan into the fire. The Devil card can be a deceiver, can be somebody who's putting on a good face, but really they don't have their good intentions. The Temperance card is actually associated with Sagittarius, so that might be the sign of the person. Also, addiction, I would say, somebody who is not in their right mind. And if you have been someone, if you have been involved in a relationship or a stressful situation, Pisces, and it's caused you to, I'm just saying drink, because water signs, I just naturally think of that, drink too much, too often, you have to look at the stressors that are causing that and try to see how you can avoid that, because even if you think that it's bringing peace into your life, it might be causing stress in another way, you know. What is coming in is the Moon card, and this is actually a card associated with Pisces. The Cancer is ruled by the Moon, so I would always bring in Cancer as a possible player in your life at this time. But the Moon card connects to tapping into your intuition. This can also be, by the way, connected to timing issues. So we do have, in the second half of August, we have this blue moon occurring in Aquarius, the last degree, 29th degree of Aquarius, and this is in your 12th house, the house that you rule. So secrets coming to the surface. Hidden enemies is the 12th house. Who will be the spotlight shown on them? Their nefarious ways. People who are smiling to your face. That's how I see the Devil card. The deceivers, the seducers that try to present this good face, but they're really not. Moon card can deal with addiction and craziness, lunacy. So realizing these things that you're up against, not trying to, you know, like if the Devil card is a narcissist in your life, not trying to reason with a narcissist, because you will not win that round. These are people that use these mind control techniques to get people to submit to their will. So you have to be one step in front of these people. And that means that you're using that God-given intuition that you possess. The outcome, Ace of Swords, perfect for what I'm talking about here. Cutting through illusion and seeing what is really going on. And being able to make a wise decision. If the Six of Swords is about you taking that initiative to leave a situation that is very stressful, that you know exactly what you're working with. And who knows, maybe that full moon will bring that kind of illumination to what these, maybe some kind of a hidden enemy is up to. Okay, that's what I have for you, Pisces. I hope that this resonated. If you would like a private reading, the link is below. Take care. Bye.